Hey, it's Cento here with another Palia video. So I mentioned when I made my video about the Palia trailer that I think I have a way that is going to increase your chances of getting accepted into the pre-alpha that they're going to have. So I'm going to run through that in this video. If you want to know how to do that, stay tuned. So I told you that you go to the Palia website here. It's going to ask for your email. After you enter your email, it says, "Thank you for signing up to test Palia. If you'd like, please fill out the optional survey for a much higher chance of being selected." So what this means to me is basically, if you don't fill out the survey, they're not going to take you. So first of all, make sure that you do the survey if you're serious about wanting to play this game. Otherwise, I don't think you're going to get in. This takes like 1 extra minute and it's totally worth your while. So I click survey here, let that load up. Pre-alpha questionnaire. So you enter your email here. It has to match the one that you used on the website. This is the main section that I was talking about with regards to what are your favorite games from the following list. So what I'm thinking is they're going to want people that play games similar to Palia, which is community focused, kind of chill, relaxed games. So what you want to pick: Story of Seasons is okay, Minecraft's okay, maybe Final Fantasy is okay, Sims is okay, Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley. These are the games that have been specifically compared to it. I think Zelda did too. Is that on this list? I don't see Legend of Zelda. But yeah, League of Legends, too hardcore, too toxic of a community, not what they're looking for. Don't pick that. World of Warcraft, that's too intense too, I think. Stay away from that. Final Fantasy, same thing. Rust is kind of like too mature of a community, I would say. Don't do that. Valheim is maybe okay. This game is quite similar to Valheim. I've seen some people make that comparison, so you could do that. Grand Theft Auto, absolutely not, because of like the violence and mature nature of it. It's not what this game is going for. Don't pick that. Genshin Impact, that's okay. Apex Legend, Call of Duty, those are shooters. Those aren't okay. Ark is iffy. I would not pick that. Maybe that's kind of like a similar MMO, I guess. There's a lot of the crafting skills and stuff, but I would keep away from that. Roblox is probably okay. Sims is good because of the decoration, the housing and stuff. Animal Crossing, 100% fine. FIFA, sports, nothing to do with community, nothing to do with MMO, so do not say FIFA. Do not say Fortnite, it's another shooter. Although the art style is kind of similar. It's got kind of that goofy gameplay, I'd still stay away from it. Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley, great choices. Valorant, way too hardcore, and it's a first-person shooter. Stay away from that, so this is my main tip. I don't know if this is 100% going to actually be the case, but if I was the developer, this is how I would be picking who gets into the pre-alpha. You want chill community games. That's the kind of community they're trying to build, so naturally, I think that's the target player that they're going to try and get testing out their game, because they don't care what a Call of Duty player thinks of like a fishing, hunting, farming game. So stick with these. I think that's going to give you the best chance of being accepted. That's the main section that I think is going to affect whether you get into pre-alpha or not. So really think about this. I'm not advocating this, but if you have multiple emails, maybe try different combinations of these games. See which ones they kind of prioritize, but that might be against the TOS. I wouldn't do that if I were you, but I could see how that would maximize your chances of getting in. On average, how many days in a week do you play video games? Obviously, 0 or 1 is a no-go. They don't want people that casual, I don't think. 7 might be a bit try-hard. I think everybody's going to say 7. Personally, I'd go in the 4 or 5 range, maybe 6 if you're actually like a super hardcore gamer, but I would go with one of these, probably 5. So if I was picking this, I would say, I don't know if Minecraft would be a good one or not. I would go with Minecraft. No, I would go with Sims, Animal Crossing, and Stardew Valley as my top picks that I think would get me into the pre-alpha. I would say that I play 4 or 5 days a week. This one is kind of tricky. I think they're going to want people with good computers. Don't lie about this, because if your computer's not going to be able to run this game anyways, why would you want to play it? Maybe they will want to test a few people with low system specs, but I would say 8 gigs. And then from what you know about the game, why are you excited to play it? This is where you get to go all fanboy or fangirl and say all of the things that you love about these games that aren't shooters or hardcore games with toxic ass communities, and mention all the things that you like about those games that are similar to Palia. And I think that's the way that you're going to get into it. Just my thoughts. Again, I'm not associated with the devs. I don't know if this is how they're going to pick it, but if you want to increase your chances of getting into the pre-alpha, this is how I would do it. So I'm going to have some more Palia videos coming out as we learn more things. Obviously, as I'm recording this, the trailer only came out yesterday, so there's very little that we know, but I am planning to really focus on this game. It's going to be my main game for like a year or more when it comes out, so I'm going to stay up to date, keep you guys updated, so like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.